Foxborough. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Gillette. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Sticking with Henderson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's third and 3. Operating from the gun. Here's May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Williams off the play fake. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. And I'm just gonna assume, Brock, we're gonna see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Receiver in motion, going left. He finds a Dunze downfield. At the 20. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Roma Dunze touchdown. Trujillo ends on the point after. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Here's May to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 6 coming up here. May now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here goes throw.
From the gun, it's May. Big strike here to Williams. Headed right through the middle of the field. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the first time this game. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He has the first over the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. He tacks on the extra point. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Patriots 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Made a throw it. Setting up the screen with Henderson. 4th pick up to their own 31. That's Montez Sweat who took him down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Bears bringing out an extra DB here, third down. May looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Jamar Turner ending that one.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Throwing is May. Makes the catch. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So now here's 3rd and 5. May. Complete to the rookie out of Auburn. And they're going to stop him, but he's got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you cheat.
And he's going to have a touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Okay, Brock, I think the official double and then triple check this with their coach, but yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. And they just get the play off. Looking slant route, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. We're all knotted up at 14. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They've got a first to begin the frame. On play action, here's Williams. He's got it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, and then go to work after it.
And there's a catch for Luther Burden. Escapes a defender. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a second quarter lead. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Patriots 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Demario Douglas on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
5. Here goes throw.
May now. Completed over the middle. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a New England first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here goes throw.
Henderson here, coming gone. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Leaving him for like the second, able to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
What's that? Eddie, what's that?
Trying to throw this from the gun. Taken in by Williams outright. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here goes throw. Eddie, what's that? Crazy.
To the air on first down. May taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Here goes throw.
He trying again here on second. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here goes throw. Eddie, what's that?
To the air yet again, May. Hits him on the in route. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here goes throw.
Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's out the clear. He's at the 30. The 10. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Trujillo ends on the point after. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
28. Patriots 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Now May coming off that kick. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. May now from the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
39-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they hit big there on that 2nd down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flagged out. Williams from the gun. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and 2. Williams. Is brought in by Burton. He is down to the 30-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And the Bears 1st down.
Wright running out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Oh, this big guy is moving! And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal, Chicago.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. Right. Score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears ball racing them to the halftime locker room. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Trujillo takes on the extra point. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
35. Patriots 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Crazy! Crazy! Hey, what's up?
Off the play action, May. will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out.
Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout Chicago. It uses its seconds. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Back to their own side of the field now, Brock. This is 2nd and long. Working from the gun, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Williams with 3rd and long. Has it in close. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your #1 objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half, and that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's a give for Wright. He dodged the tackle. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Chicago first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
First down throw by Williams. Throw right side hauled in by Komet. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or right at the 31. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end, because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Now a run with Wright. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down, here's Swift. It's inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Bringing pressure, and it's blocked.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams. And you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
First and 10. at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to the air. It's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's May. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But I think the Patriots got on top of that, so they will keep possession. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now, well, now they got to be special.
And that'll hit and get out of bounds. Left some meat on the bone with that one. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Williams on the play action. Komet brings it in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end the beneficiary.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready to look! Park Spurs! Park Spurs!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And the Patriots get there and take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. An extra heel on to handle this field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Kick by Trujillo is good. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
Patriots,
A
14.
dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
This makes it up to the 25.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Tossing it to Henderson. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. Second and 7 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
29-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Going play action. May. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Just an incredible, incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Here we go, sit.
Now May on third long. Looking right, and he finds him. And what a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bears with possession. Man, a big enough lead. They can probably coast the rest of the way. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
Here we go.
Running right. Here's right. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Ready, sit up. Whiskey.
Him on the dive. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
About set. This is third and 5.
What is it? Hold on.
Here's Williams. He's got it. He got the football cross, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
On fourth down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, son.
It's Henderson on the give. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hey, here we go, son.
On the right side, Henderson. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey, what's that? Crazy. Hey, what's that?
Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hey, now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19.
Hey, what's that? Hey, 5.
To throw, here's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, son. Hey, what's that?
3rd and long for him here.
Defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Behind center with right. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Right again. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears throwing 6 more on the blowout. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Rubio hands on the point after. And the Bears continue piling onto this lead.
Patriots 14.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Give now to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Sticking with Henderson. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Third down, they need 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete, and now they're facing 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out, and he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Bears take this one on the road. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Yerr, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.